Shadow Smokers Legion.
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 Shadow Smokers Legion for life.
Shadow Smokers Legion.
Shadow Smokers Legion.
Shadow Smokers Legion.
Shadow Smokers Legion, baby. And for those that you couldn't understand that,
Shadow Smokers Legion.
There we go. Alright, hey guys, Tony the SoySauceAssassin with James and Shane Ding on the other side. We don't have the thing on yet, but you know what? I'm just gonna bring it up just in case. Today is kind of a little bit weird because you gotta see. Some of you guys will be able to communicate through the Legion one because I had the Legion one on as well. I just probably won't be able to catch the chat on both sides. So I see Gary Book on the other side, but yeah, there might be a huge delay on either side. I don't know. So let me get the video on. That one will happen. This one. There we go. So today, as you guys already know, we are gonna talk about coffee on the topic. So I'm gonna pair it with the Casa Cueva Reserva Connecticut Robusto. That's got my cigar of choice, and using this coffee machine that I did a review on the last weirdo videos. So the coffee of choice today is the Turbo Jet coffee from Tianlong. And
oh god, this is really weird.
Why?
Because I got one screen with you picking up the coffee at the same time, and another screen picking up the cigar, and the other screen you got nothing.
Well, don't go all three of them. Just go one. Pick one, right? Pick one.
Hey, pick one, James.
Yeah,
Pick one and run with the boat.
You know, you don't have to see me three of me at the same time, okay? So my choice. I
gotta read the chat from everybody, you know.
My choice is the Italian blend medium roast. Okay, I'm a kind of between a French roast and espresso roast kind of person. Now, if you don't know what that means, it means a medium roast to before dark roast. All right, espresso roast is actually before dark roast. You know, if you go dark roast, you burn it to hell, and you know, it becomes Italian roast. Literally, what Italian roast is a dark roast. They burn it until it has that char and burn taste. Okay, some people love it. Like some people really like that burn taste. So for me, I like it just before that. So the espresso, where it retains a lot of oil, a lot of pungent bold flavor, and not yet to that bitter burn charred taste. Like some people like it. It's like it's nothing wrong with it too, because some people, it's like when you grill your steak, you like that char on the steak, and some people just like, I'm gonna sous vide my steak, nothing on there, you know. So I'm just not a dark roast guy. I don't like that bitterness. So, but I do like this coffee, you know, flavor. So for me, espresso roast is probably the favorite one for me. And then if I can't find that, I go with the medium roast. You know, where that's where the oil really starts to surface on a coffee. I mean, you can have light roast. I don't know why. I don't know why, but you can have light roast coffee. It just doesn't taste as good. You know, but for me, you know, if you go anywhere in the world, it's called French roast or medium roast out to espresso roast, which is semi-dark. Some people say dark roast is exactly the same thing. Most people can tell. Well, if you don't like the bitterness of that roast, you can definitely tell. But if you don't care for that bitterness, you can't tell the difference between espresso roast and a dark roast in terms of coffee. Okay, you can definitely tell if you take a dark roast coffee bean and an espresso coffee bean and put it through an espresso machine. That dark roast one is gonna be hell bitter. Okay, so you know, for in terms of coffee, not too much not too much change. Okay, not too much change. Okay, so we have Jim Wilcox again for like what, I don't know how many weeks in a row, being the first one to jump in to say, hey, what's up, everybody? And we have Joseph, we have Tim, we have Gary. Is he still on both sides? I don't know, probably not. And we have James on like, I don't know, maybe 3 screens. JT and obviously Shane here. I don't know if Hashimoto's gonna be jumping on, but going to that, let's get the announcements out of the way. All right, number 1, we got like 10 more people or something like that hasn't checked in yet. So I hope they will check in. I'm not gonna. I think I shouldn't do any more of the reminder because people start to get annoying by it. I don't do the reminder because people complain about not letting them know it's audit. Right? I think I put enough notification out there, even tagged everybody for notification. If you still missed it by now, you know, I can't help you with that. Okay, and here's the thing: if you want to leave the group, you don't have to wait till last minute where I had to kick you out or where you get kicked out during the audit. You can just leave, right? You can just leave. No one's begging you to stay if you can't even say hi or bye. You know, hi and bye is like a human courtesy, common courtesy. So if you think that coming here to say hi and coming here to say bye is too much work, you are not type of people that should be in any group. I mean, I'm just saying, you might not be fitting to be in a group, you know, environment where people do say hi and bye as courtesy, as normal human being. So, you know, no one's keeping you here. I don't ask for any reason when some people leave, okay? If somebody leaves, I just, you know, and didn't tell us, I usually confirm, say, hey, I see your account is gone. Are you leaving? If they say
You
yes,
go all
I say
Karen
thanks.
every time.
I usually just say thank you, bye, you know, kind of thing. So, you know, don't feel like I'm the one that's like, hey, you gotta leave. Give me a reason. No, you know, I don't really care the reason. You can give me a whatever reason. Hey, Tony's ugly, so I'm leaving. So, you know, that happens. So, I'm not gonna ask you. You know, if that's the case, don't go out there and say, hey, this stupid group, you know, needs a reason whenever I leave. I'm not gonna let them know when I leave. Well, yeah, I have records of all the messages I send out. I don't ask people for reasons. I just say, you know, if you're leaving, let me know. Fine, I remove from the list. That was the only purpose. All right, I don't care how many people leaves. The only purpose is so that I can keep a good record of the people that's in the group. Because when we have like a list of like 200 people, but it only shows 163, I need to know who's not there. So when we plan stuff, we can exclude them. You know, probably better for everybody, right? So that's the announcement right there. So let's get to the coffee. All right, let's get to the coffee. I probably had to move the chat over to the side a little bit. And move this, move this, move this a little bit. I don't know. Should I just shrink this a little bit? Yeah, shrink it. There we go. Or shrink it low and slow. And here we go. And we too many things on the screen. Too many things on the screen. Come on, come on. No, 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 no. There we go.
Yeah, a little bit farther down with it.
Yeah, here we go. Alright, now everybody can read. Okay. So the coffee maker is right here. I'm going to do it right here. And like I say, my choice is got to be the Italian blend medium roast. Tim did send me all the other ones, right? So we have the black breakfast blend light roast, which is just going to be a very easy going coffee, obviously, right? So I would think that my first cup of coffee for breakfast is going to be stronger. But if you're like the guys, you know, drink very little coffee and you know, have diarrhea after you drink coffee, you start with this one. Okay, so there you go. Light. And then obviously we have this one. I'm gonna try the Italian blend medium roast, right? I would say don't pay too much attention to the name of the blend, because if good coffee is good coffee, doesn't matter what it says, right? Next.
What are you drinking, Tony? Which one are you drinking?
It's gotta be the medium roast.
All right, I'm drinking the Sumatra dark roast right
that's
now.
What I'm about to show right here. This is the Sumatra Mandling.
Yeah, I guess.
Dark roast. Again, like I say, if you like really strong flavor and that little bit burn taste to it, that's what's for you. A lot of people like dark roast. I realize that a lot of American people love dark roast. All right, so I'm not saying that dark roast is bad. It's just not for me. Anyways. These 3 bags it's going to the raffle. So, you know, if this turns out to be good, someone's winning some coffee. Smells good. It made my basement smell great. I'm just telling you, because I've been cleaning up here for a day. Smells great.
That's what I'll probably win with my one raffle ticket.
Say that again?
That's what I'll probably win with my one raffle ticket is coffee. You can't send it to me.
That means Albert wins. Because I can't send coffee over.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, here we go. Let's try this thing. Alright, let's do it correctly, one at a time. Now, I also want to do this for Bob's Cigar Guys coffee. I just haven't got to it yet, but just happened to, you know, Tim reminded me that, you know, and somebody reminded me about this coffee, and then all here and there, and I said, okay, I'll buy one and try, and then Tim throw those three in. So let's try it. Okay. I don't really like to cut the top, so let's see if I can just rip it open.
You might be able to send coffee over here when you're sending it directly to me, though.
Say that again?
You might be able to send coffee if you send it directly to me.
Could I? Because I think it's illegal to send coffee to Germany.
Or you can send cigars to Germany. You can send 10 cigars.
Yeah. So, can I put
And you can send alcohol. You can send a liter of alcohol to me.
So, how do I... Yeah, so... Does that mean I can send
So
coffee?
you should be able, probably should be able to send coffee, too.
Because coffee is text item, so I don't know.
Yeah, but there's a limit. There's a tax-free limit, just like there is with
I'll
cigars.
read into it, though. I'll read into it. I'll figure it out.
Anything up to 10 cigars is tax-free as well.
Alright, I'm... The aroma of this coffee...
Smells like coffee beans, don't it?
You know, coffee bean actually smells different. I mean, if you drink a lot of different coffee and you go all over the world, and if you own a small coffee shop somewhere overseas, you can tell the difference between coffee beans.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't own a little coffee shop someplace.
It's actually not that expensive to own a coffee shop in Asia. So, hi, Quinn.
Yeah, it is.
Hashimoto, are you getting on? And hi to Tristan as well on the other side. Like I say, I'm gonna on the Legion side, the chat room. I probably will see a lot later because that's on the different screen. Okay, so.
And it's way behind.
Which is great, so I have time to look at it. So the medium roast coffee over here actually is pretty good. I mean, it's a little bit darker than I like in terms of how it looks. Alright, it's a little bit darker than I like. It could be the light, but then from here, it's got that lighter brown consistent. Like, it should all look like this. Right, this is the color, but I don't know if it can pick it up. But some of them does have like a darker look to it, and that's normal. That's very normal. It's just that, you know, when it comes out, some of them does have a little bit of dark roast quality into it, but it's not a lot.
So, what's your favorite coffee bean, Tony?
My favorite coffee bean will be Kona medium roast or express roast coffee bean.
You gonna eat one of those coffee beans?
No.
Love Kona coffee, too.
Do I sound like I know my coffee now? So yeah, this one it does have a little bit of the like a charred roast quality to it. We'll see if it comes out that way. It does smell like it. It smells great. It's got a little bit more acidity to it. I don't know if this is Arabica beans, but it does have that acidity to it. It's got that char to it too. So, you know, for those people who like dark roast, I mean, even medium roast can be really good for you, I think.
Tim said the Sumatra has a low acidity, which makes it good for cold brew.
Well, you gotta know when you have dark brew, like really dark brew, everything got cooked out of it, including caffeine. Dark brew don't have a lot of caffeine. Right?
That's right. Light roast has more caffeine than dark roast. Most people don't know that.
But flavor-wise, the darker the brew, the more flavor it is. But in terms of caffeine and everything else, it gets cooked out of it. including like the liquid and all that stuff. It gets all cooked out of it. So when you get dark brew, that's why you have that pungentness because everything else get cooked out of it.
Right before that second crack is probably ideal.
Oh, well, yeah. If you stay right next to it, listen to it. It depends on the roaster. I mean, different roaster have a different preference. So I put some beans in there. We gotta brew it live, so you don't say I cheated. All right, turn it on.
Wouldn't want to cheat brewing coffee now, would we?
Do I turn this on? Oh, here we go. Oh, I have to close this? Oh, let me add water first. Like I said, it's the second time for me to use this thing. So, yeah. I'm going to fill this up, the cup entirely. And I'm going to drink it both ways, okay? I'm going to drink it dark. I'm going to drink it with cream, so.
Fill it up with whiskey and let it brew the coffee with the whiskey.
Now, see, that's the thing. That I might not be able to do the whole show if that's the case. I'll be just focusing on drinking that drink.
The heat will burn the alcohol off. It gets too hot. I don't think the alcohol would make it through that process.
I don't know. I really don't know. What is missing? Turn this thing on. That thing on. There we go. So let me wipe this down a little bit. Okay. Like I said, I'm gonna put this in the middle. Oh yeah. This one. This in the middle. And we're gonna. It fits. There we go. And we're gonna do a ground. Well, actually, I like the coarse, so I'm gonna do the coarse. And we'll let it brew. Noisy, like it will cut.
What do you mean by just before the second crack?
I can't hear you right now. You had to wait. There we go. What did you say?
What does it mean just before the second crack?
When you roast the bean, it will pop. And
okay.
When they pop the second time, usually that's when all the water content has all came out. And that's around the time for like a light to medium roast. And then after that is all color. So they have a drawer that it looks like a shovel. You take it out and they can check the color. So they will continue to monitor the color until it gets to the right color, and then I let it cool down as it goes. So, roasting is literally what it is. It's roasting. It's like a oven. So while that's doing that, I am gonna.
I know Brandon Chapin used that same term when he was talking about Facebook, Joe.
What?
He said just before that second crack, but he was talking about a different crack.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he's talking about different crack when it comes to Chapin. So, all right. So I'm gonna cut the cigar, and then we'll really go into the coffee conversation. Try to go into coffee conversation. So yeah. I drink a lot of coffee, to stay awake. Monster and coffee are two different things of my choice. A lot of time, coffee will just replace my breakfast or lunch or dinner or water, right? So for those people who remember, when I'm doing when I'm on the Cigars Daily group, I usually will show what I'm pairing with my coffee and my cigars. That's usually I will pick a time to drink it. Now when I'm working, I don't really pick a time. I just for the purpose of the picture, I will pick a time. Nowadays, now that I don't post that much pictures, I will just drink it as it goes. I don't.
Yeah, you quit doing that in Shadow Smokers Legion.
Yeah, so.
Because it just got too much for you.
Well, you gotta know, if I'm gonna drink 15 cups of coffee a day, and I only have one cigars a day, I'll try to enjoy it without having to take that picture.
I think I'm on cup number 5, and I'll be going to get cup number 6 here in just a few minutes. I've been drinking today.
Now, Travis, you brewed it by a pitcher, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I grind the beans and brew about, I say that when it's just me, I brew about 25 ounces, 24 ounces at a time. And I'll drink that.
All right, Gary, talk to you later. Now, my issue with that is that I like to have fresh beans and per cup. So I don't like to brew by the pitchers, you know, because
Yeah, but I drink that whole pitcher in about an hour. So
then you better
That's
put a
not
lot of
even-
bean there so it doesn't get diluted.
That's
Doesn't
not
get
even a
diluted.
pitcher. You know, that's like
I have a 50-ounce carafe, and me and Brittany could kill that in about an hour if we wanted to.
yeah. Because I got that 30-ounce Yeti cup,
Yeah, it doesn't take long to drink that much coffee.
and I'll drink that in an hour. I mean, easily. So.
Oh yeah, easy. And you get 2 people drinking, it's not hard to drink 50 ounces in an hour.
Yeah,
It's
of
not.
course
It's
not.
not.
That's,
You know, if you go out there as a Starbucks, you buy a Trenta, that's 30 ounce. So
Yeah.
you know, so 50 is quick. 50 is quick.
Like when I sit down and I come home from work in the morning, I'm like, hey, I want some coffee. It's usually 2 or 3 cups for sure.
Yeah,
2 or
for me-
3 16-ounce cups or 12-ounce cups, whatever size I got ready.
For me, I like to do one coffee at a time, and I don't like to do pitcher because pitcher sits, and also it dilutes it. Yeah, like when you make a large quantity, right? You put a large quantity of beans, the flavor changes. If you do it per cup, the flavor is slightly different. If you've done dripping before, like the drip, you will see the difference. I mean, yeah, you know, obviously if you gotta drink a freaking 3-4 gallons of coffee a day, it does make a difference in terms of convenience, you know, how convenient it is. But like for me, I like to taste every part of the coffee, so each batch had to be fresh when I drink it, and you know, it wouldn't sit there. Like even though you say you can go through it in an hour, that last cup has sitting there for 45 minutes. So
Yeah. See, when I do coffee, I done got the ratio. I do it a little higher than normal, and I use a stainless steel filter. That way, all the coffee oil goes into the coffee instead of getting trapped. And my coffee maker steams it for 30 seconds. It puts hot steam to get the beans, to get the grounds oily, and then it starts running water through it. So it you know, and I've done single cups versus the carafe, and it's not too big of a difference. But like I said, it took me a long time to get the ratio to have it to where I know exactly how I like it to taste, you know, in the picture and in the cup and everything. So there's a little science tweaks to it to make it.
oh yeah,
you know,
everybody have their own way of how to make coffee, and they, you know, to get
Yeah.
to the best that they can get to the coffee. I mean, is there bad coffee? There is, but majority of the coffee, if you get it right, you'll like it. You know, just how you get it right. And like for example, JT Baker said that drip brew is all we have, never French press or pour over. Well, technically, drip brew is pour over. Technically, drip brew
Yeah.
is pour over. So and drip brew and pour over is actually the best way to make coffee. French press is actually, how do I say that? I mean, I can't even find a better way. French press is not the best way to make coffee, right? Because I told you guys before, coffee, not like espresso. Coffee is coffee wash. It's coffee bean wash. You wash through it, you get the essence out of it, and you drink it. But if you let the coffee bean soak for a while in that liquid, there are things that you don't want gets out of that coffee bean. The grinds and stuff like that. So, you know, brewing, technically not the best way. You know, in the world, to be really honest with you, in the world, if you go to, like most Taiwanese place, like Taiwan, China, and stuff like that, you go to a coffee shop, they do drip and pour, right? They do pouring. They pour over, they do drip. They will not soak, because if they know number one, to soak, you're looking at making a large quantity, right? And
Right.
the heat really breaks down that coffee grounds. You don't want that. You don't want that stuff, right? So nobody does that. And when it first came out, you know, the Italians, the French people, they technically do espressos. You know, coffee is called Americano for a reason, because we add so much water to instead of just having the essence of the coffee, we add water to dilute it. So that's why it's called Americano. For them, espresso is really what coffee is, right? And that's force the essence, the oil out of the coffee. You'll see so thick, and you'll get that top crema on top of the espresso. That's how it's to drink. So for me, I personally believe that to get the best coffee is to get the water through the coffee as quick as you can, and then just leave that coffee being alone. Don't touch it anymore. What's left is probably what you don't want. All the best stuff it's already been on the surface. You just wash it off, drink that. Because you won't be able to force it out anyway.
Yeah.
So, here's the coffee. Look at the color.
Now down it.
Yeah, too hot. Based on the color, I would say, yep, that is a medium plus brew. It's a medium plus, a little bit. Because a normal medium, you can almost see through it. This one is just a little bit that I can't see through, but I can see the light through it. So
hold it in front of your face and let's see if we can see through it. Yep, I can see through it.
All right, the aroma is lighter than I thought. I did put more beans than I need in there, but the aroma is lighter than I thought. In terms of smell, still smell good. Still smell good. Okay. What temperature did I brew at? There's only one temperature setting, so I honestly don't know the temperature. I'm trying to not make it too complicated. If we're gonna make that complicated, that scientific, exact what temperature that we're brewing at, most people that's gonna buy your coffee won't be able to do that. I can't imagine, you know, Travis get a thermometer. It's like, oh, the water is ready. Let's do it. You know.
Yeah, I ain't doing that. Like I said, very few things you're gonna see me stick a thermometer in. You know what I'm saying? I don't even stick a thermometer in meat when I cook it. You just got to know.
Try to get the flavor profile on this thing. I'm gonna say this coffee has a really smooth flavor. All right, smooth flavor, and it's got a natural creaminess to this. So it doesn't feel like just water, you know. A lot of times when you just sip on, like so for example, McDonald's coffee, and you tell them not to put cream in it, you sip on it, it kind of feels like a refreshing water drink. This is creamy, right? I get a little bit creaminess to it. Flavor lingers. No bitterness. It's got you can taste that roasting, but no, not burnt.
I don't drink coffee at all, so all this is foreign to me.
You should. In terms of acidity, not much. I get some, but not so much where you can pick up right away. So this thing's sour. No, it's not. It's actually pretty balanced. I said this overall is pretty balanced.
So the guys that are on that drink coffee, is coffee like you need it to start your day, or do you enjoy it on its own beyond that point?
You know, I
enjoy it. I don't need it. I just like it.
I don't like it to be the first thing in the morning because that ruins your stomach. It makes you run to the bathroom. But, you know, if you know, I'm already stay overnight and stuff like that, I already have food from last night, I'm okay to continue to drink it, right? But,
yeah, see, I usually eat my breakfast, drink a bottle of water, maybe some orange juice, and then I have my coffee after I eat. That's usually how I do.
Orange juice with coffee, man. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm more of a in the morning, like a juice or something that'll get me going. But I know a lot of people they start their day with their coffee, right?
I mean, I prefer coffee at night. I enjoy coffee more like right now than I do in the morning time.
Okay.
This coffee has a little bit of like woodiness to it. Some sort of woodiness to it. And it's not like charcoal, it's like woodsy. It's definitely different than a lot of other coffee. I would say this coffee is different. I don't know how to describe it. It's not the average coffee that you go out. Like, it definitely tastes different than, like, I don't know, for example, Dunkin' Donuts or fair trade coffee. It kind of tastes similar to a Colombian coffee. it's like a Colombia coffee. It's got that woodiness. It's almost like it'll kind of go good with the cookies.
And that's the Italian medium you're drinking?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm
Tastes,
gonna order some more. I'm definitely gonna get that one in my next order then.
It has that creaminess to it, that punginess, a little bit woodsy note to it. It's almost like a cookie pairing kind of.
Nice.
Right?
I eat cookies and drink coffee all the time, especially in the evening.
Hey Travis, did you order the pumpkin spice coffee?
No, I haven't ordered it yet.
I just don't like pumpkin spice, so I can't have it. I just don't like pumpkin, period.
I like pumpkin spice. I got like, oh my God, I just ordered like 2 weeks ago. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pounds of Janus coffee in my cabinet. So I'll probably order some, for Bob and them, but I'm gonna order at least 3 or 4 more bags from Tim, because I mean, let's face it, I go through like, I don't know, 8 or 9 pounds of coffee a month in my house.
Joseph, Death Wish coffee, way too much caffeine. Like, you're not drinking Death Wish coffee because you enjoy coffee. You drink Death Wish coffee because you need that much caffeine.
And I know I'm gonna get crucified for this, but I tried. I bought some because they had it at the Bass Pro down from my house. I bought some of the Black Rifle Company coffee. I wasn't impressed. It didn't do nothing for me. Not for $14 per bag.
You're not drinking it because the coffee was good. You're drinking it because you want that much caffeine.
It wasn't worth the price point. It was like a $14 coffee that tasted like a $5 coffee. Yeah. I mean, I know a lot of people like it. I didn't care for it though.
That's because they're high from caffeine. So they're like, yeah.
Yeah, like Tim's coffee is 100 times better than Black Rifle. 100 times better.
So I'm gonna say this particular coffee, even though it goes good with sweets and stuff like that, because it got that very neutral flavor. It's not like there's no flavor, it's neutral. It will go with creamy stuff. You'll go with, something sweet. You will go with something that's salty or something like that. But it kind of goes good with the Connecticut, but in a weird way. Almost like cleans my palate. Like, I feel like if I take a puff and I drink that coffee, that flavor that I had before kind of get cleaned out.
That's good, though. I mean, coffee is a palate cleanser.
I kind of prefer
it. Don't just cleanse your palate,
I kind of prefer it to kind of work it with the flavor rather than cleanse it off. You know what I'm saying?
If you drink light coffee, it cleanses even more than the palate.
Oh, yeah.
The palate, the colon.
I might have to buy a bean grinder and get some. Yeah, you can get a bean grinder, and don't grind it ahead of time. Do not get your coffee bean and grind it ahead of time.
Grind it right there.
Grind it right there because that's when the flavor is most best. Okay, that's number one. Number two, coffee bean does go bad, so make sure you store it. Not like kill it though. It needs to breathe. Do not put it in one of those like airtight seal crap.
Oh no!
It will kill your beans. All right, let it breathe. It's better for it to fail and you know the bean's bad than putting in one of those air seal. You don't even know the bean is bad.
Do like me, go through a bag in about 2 days, and you won't have to ever worry about it going bad.
The problem is that a lot of people put in those airtight seal containers, and those beans went bad, but they still smells good, right? So they drink it as coffee, and that became the world's best laxative. Okay, coffee bean is laxative. When it go bad, it's really laxative. So just make sure you don't want to do that. You want to leave your bean out. You want to let it air, but don't put it in direct sun. The bag is really good designed, like most bags. But this one, like you can see right here, there's air holes. Right? It's meant for them to be able to air out the air, the moisture, and all that stuff. You need this. The bean needs to breathe. All right. I know
man, that's the smelling hole. That's when you go to the store and go, "Yep, this one's good."
Yeah, when you go to the store, I don't recommend you do this because a lot of people also did this. I don't know what's on it, so.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm supposed
You
to
gotta
put your
lick it a
nose
little
on
bit
it.
to get it wet. That way it starts smelling good when you squeeze it.
So yeah. So make sure if you gotta
That
store
came out
your
wrong.
beans, you put it in the original bag. That's totally fine. The original bag will just stay just fine.
I tried to leave that alone, Travis. I tried to leave
Yeah.
that alone.
Or you can put it in a container with air. Like if you gotta put it into one of those airtight container, don't close that valve, and you'll be fine.
So the whole bean, you just keep it at room temperature, or you just leave it outside? You
We're
don't
gonna-
put it in like fridge or
We're
nothing
gonna have
like
to
that.
go
Room
and
temperature is
see if
fine,
we
but
can make
if
a
your
gift
room
out of
temperature is
that,
100,
Travis.
you know, that would be too hot, right? Keep it in the cabinet during the summertime.
That'll be a good gift. You gotta lick it.
That came out so bad in every way, shape, or form.
I
It couldn't
totally
have came
missed
out
whatever
any worse
Travis
than
and
it
James
was.
was having conversation on, and I think that's probably a good reason. So like I said,
No,
I'm gonna
it's
add a
not
little bit
my-
of cream to it. Some people like to drink
You're
coffee
making
with
it
cream.
worse. A little cream to it. Yeah, there you go. That fits to his conversation.
Oh, that was horrible.
Yeah, it was. Tony just missed it completely.
It's probably a good thing.
It
Probably
was
a
the
good-
most unintentional, horrific thing I could have possibly said about coffee.
Oh yeah, don't freeze your coffee. Do not freeze your coffee. That's a good idea
No.
too. Don't freeze your coffee. All right, don't freeze your coffee because it will destroy the taste. When you take it out, it'll be soggy and there's nothing to it. There's nothing
Yeah,
to the coffee anymore.
coffee beans have oil, and then oil will spoil if it gets hot for too long.
If you add a little bit more cream into this, it gets super creamy. Actually, now it's perfect with the cigar. I'm not even kidding.
Where'd you get that cigar from, Tony?
That's hard to say. I bought it at a lot of different places. I probably bought it from Little Guy Cigar Shop, Little Guy Cigar Shop, or I bought it from Little Guy Cigar Shop, or probably, most likely, I bought it from Little Guy Cigar Shop.
Maybe there's
Yeah.
a possibility.
It's
Well,
one of those three.
He made you 3 plugs now for you. You know, you don't
Hey,
got to.
Hashimoto, I thought you were not going to make it.
Only for a few minutes, man. Me and my wife, I just picked her up from the airport, so I'm gonna hang out for a bit.
Thought you said you're gonna be shirtless or something.
I said, be warned, I could be shirtless.
Yeah, because he just picked her up from the airport.
So yeah, internal coffee review, I will probably review it in the future for the other 2 blend if they ever made a smaller bag. Because I don't like to waste coffee, and I know I don't like dark roast coffee, so I wouldn't buy dark roast coffee if it's that big of a bag. So Tim, if you got half size, we'll buy some just to review it. So,
Just take some out of the bag for the raffle. Nobody will notice.
no, if I'm gonna send it to them, I send the entire bag. Come on, like who does that? Who does that? Come on.
And get it with your hand.
Who does that? But yeah, overall,
Well, you might. We just don't know.
Don't pour it out. Reach in and get it.
now I gotta give you like a comparison, right? So internal comparison. This is more of a medium, everything in the medium range. Everything in terms of taste, flavor, acidity, everything. It's on the medium range, okay? So if you like I like a little bit of everything, but master of none, this is it, right? I just want a little bit of everything, I like not too much char, not too much flavor, not too much bitterness, not too much anything. This is it, all right? This is it. Okay, so I think
Sounds like a perfect marriage. Not too much of anything.
not too much of everything, not too much of everything, and I guess that's probably why they put it as a median for them. But it does do a pretty good job in terms of median everything.
Did you put milk in your coffee?
Cream.
Cream?
Yeah. Now, hey, I gotta test both. I had to test both, right? Some people drink it with cream, some people doesn't. So I drink half cup, not half cup.
Why don't you go ahead and
Now
add some
put some
sugar to it and
Jameson
ruin
in it and try it Irish.
completely? Go ahead and put some sugar in it and ruin it completely.
No, I will not put sugar in it. I will not put sugar. Once you put sugar in the coffee, you're drinking sugar. You're not drinking anything else but sugar, right?
That's a fact.
So, hey Joshua, yeah. So don't put sugar in your coffee. This coffee itself is sweet enough. It's got some natural sweet to it. Like I said, it's a little bit of everything, but not too much of anything, right? So if you're looking for like a beat you in the face flavor, not this coffee. This coffee is, you know. Come on, let's not be so dirty about this.
Oh. I keep having to think about Travis talking about licking it.
Right? Yeah, flavor wise, it's not very. There's not a lot of acidity to it. It's not that much acid in there. All right, you just taste it coffee. Like I said, it's got that wood tone to it, like a woodsy tone to it, right? So it's kind of like not in any of that spectrum. It tastes like almost like you know, a coffee bean that has been like smoke roasted. It's got that aroma to it. So, if I had to compare, right? Starbucks has, if Starbucks is a 9 in terms of acidity, okay? 9 in terms of how much acid it tastes like, okay? 9. This would be like a 3, okay? In terms of that flavor.
I know you guys have already done it.
Say what? No, we haven't done it yet. But yes.
Oh shit! See what happens, slackers. What's up, Josh?
What's up,
my brother?
Oh, Shane just had a middle finger instead of coin.
Bro, you're buying everybody cigars, brother.
Shane's like,
We'll take some of those
I'll
Cuban.
ship it the same speed as a cigar mechanic. You'll get it in year 2050.
Hey, Josh.
You need one, Shane? You can borrow one of these for today.
So, don't get me wrong though. Median everything doesn't make it bad. I mean, people is gonna say, wait, this is like, you know, a little bit everything, master of nothing. I actually like that kind of coffee. Okay, so a little bit everything. I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. But it's, you know, if I want it stronger, I could probably make it stronger by adding extra amount of beans, right? You'll actually get the taste stronger a little bit, right? You control the amount of water, right? You control the amount of water around the beans that you put in there. So if you feel like this is not enough flavor for you, you just put a little bit more. For me, it's right there. It's right there. I feel like this is where that coffee needs to be, and where the flavor needs to be. And any more than that would just be the same thing but more, right? So, you know, I wouldn't press them. Like, you know, if it's gonna be a medium, it's gonna be a medium. Right? And that's why they have dark roast, where you get more of the flavor, less caffeine, but you gotta get that flavor is just gonna cover everything out, right? You gotta get that charred flavor, strong, bold, caffeinated flavor, but not a lot of caffeine, you know. So the dark roast, that's what it is, right? And obviously, if you just want caffeine and not much of a flavor, you go with your breakfast, you know, roast, where most likely you will put cream in it. Just help your stomach to digest those caffeine. So I actually like the coffee, and I'm compared to, like, you know, I drink coffee like these brands. It's like $20 a jar, you know, and probably makes like 10 cup of coffee. So, you know, and I do buy fair trade coffee too. The fair trade market coffee, they're like $25 a small bag. But does this coffee compete with that? Well, you know, in terms of small batch, it's actually pretty good. And I gotta be very honest here, and some people's not gonna like to listen to this. I also drink the Cigars Daily coffee, remember? You have 3 different blends at a time. And I think this medium blend is way better than their custom medium blend. Their medium blend is actually more charred and more acidity than this blend. This is like when I say medium, it's right there. It's right there. So I'm actually looking forward to see how Bob the perfect pairing medium blend is like, because I'm pretty sure everybody had different flavor, everybody had different taste. This really is personal preference, right? Some people like certain coffee, some people like different region coffee, some people just like them all. There are people that like all regions of coffee and just like to drink every region of coffee, right? So long as this coffee life is good. There are people like that, right? Like Travis, if this coffee does not like, tastes like, I don't know, sewage, he will drink it, right? If this coffee doesn't taste like sewage, he will drink it. And he won't even know how much coffee he drinks for the day because he just buy all of it, right?
Right.
No, so Travis, honestly, right? You try both brand coffee, right? You try the Turbo Coffee, Turbo Jack Coffee. You try the Perfect Pairing, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So, do you feel like those two are they similar, or are they both served for different time, different purposes?
A little bit of both. I mean, as far as quality, they have the same quality, but they have different tastes that are both good. Like, you see what I'm saying? They're both good quality, but they taste different, but in a good way. Like, like if you like chocolate chip cookie and oatmeal raisin, they're both good, but they're dry, but they're different. You know what I mean? I like both of them.
That's what I'm saying. Like, most likely, because they are small batch, they're not gonna go and find really trashy beans for you, because that makes no sense to do a small batch on a trashy bean.
I've never had coffee that tasted like oatmeal raisin. Where do you get that?
You put some oatmeal raisin in your coffee, just like you put some
get it in
orange
Little
in your
Guy cigar shop.
But you've had a cigar that tasted like orange.
Yep.
Absolutely.
What Dong Yang just said, as long as not.
Tobacco that tastes like. I'm fixing to get a pipe tobacco that smells like cinnamon. So.
Dong Yang just said, as long as isn't a coffee a connoisseur or drink, I like it. I will consider myself semi-coffee connoisseur because I drink so much coffee. In fact, and I call these Americanos. So, what? Now I had to drink this with a pinky.
I tell you what, I got a guy here locally in San Antonio. I'm a huge fan of Kona coffee, but he picked up some coffee. It's called Mexican Chiapas, and it's actually very good coffee. He roasted right here locally in San Antonio, about $10 a bag. Good coffee, really good coffee. I mean, but Kona's still that's the best coffee bean as far as I'm concerned, in my opinion.
For me, Kona beans are expensive though. Don't get me wrong, it is expensive.
No.
If you're looking for Kona bean, they're expensive, right?
Sure.
But they have this unique aroma. Like, you just open the jar, you're like, oh my god, right? It's really, really good bean. But keep in mind, that's why where you go premium versus do I get a jar of Kona bean and just chuck it down like Travis? No, I drink it. I a lot of time use it as espresso beans. Okay, here it goes. Espresso coffee bean is no different than coffee bean. Just so everybody knows, they are the same stuff. It's just how it's processed is different, right? You use forced water versus hot water, right? So there is difference on that, but everything else same. Jamaica Blue Mountains.
Blue Mountain coffee is really good too.
I have tried the Blue Mountain coffee. They're pretty good. So there's a lot of good coffee out there. There's a lot of good coffee out there, but fucking connoisseur always like the sour flavor. I hate that shit. That's what I'm talking about. The acidity. Not everybody like that acidity, right? I mean, if you like cold brew, you like acidity. Cold brew's got some serious acidity. So.
It depends on the bean. If you use like the Sumatra or something like that and cold brew it, the acidity is really, really, really low.
So it's based on the people, But yeah, a lot of beans are good. I drink a lot of the Kona beans. I drink a lot of the Illy's regular roasting this kind. The only reason I drink a lot of this is that my grandmother had relationship with them kind of thing, so she get like boxes and boxes and boxes of this. So when I go back, I carry back a whole like a suitcase worth of it for free. So I drink a lot of this. but you know, if it's up to me, I choose. I will go with the Kona. Cuban beans are really good too. Cuban has their own coffee bean. They're pretty good too. They have really pungent taste. Okay, but you know, back to the coffee. I think it's great. I think with some cream, it does help bring out that creaminess to suit with the cigar better. I think that there's a slight difference between having a cream and not having cream. I mean, some people just like, oh, it's absolutely, you know,
What you laughing
add
about?
anything to coffee, right?
What's Matt laughing about?
He probably is.
Oops.
He's probably like reading somebody's nudes. But yeah.
My bad. Sorry, guys.
He's looking at somebody's nudes.
What else will he make him smile so happy? No? So, in terms of the coffee, I think we'll have to revisit. You know, I'll try a different amount to see if it changes. For me, this one, without the cream, it feels like it's creamy but lack of something. But when I add the cream in there, it seems to balance out and bring out all the the flavor into it together. So it really depends on how people drink coffee. Some people just can't have any cream. Some people are lactose intolerant. They don't want any cream. So, for me, it works. I feel like with the little cream, it goes with the Reserva slightly better because the Reserva has more of, like Michael said earlier, the acidity. I think the Reserva has a little bit more. So when I drink the coffee, it muted out a little bit. And I prefer if it's got a pair, you go with helping the flavor rather than cleaning out the flavor. So with that little bit of cream, it actually helps to sustain that flavor. Matt, focus.
You guys are so cute. You guys are so cute.
I'm trying.
Oh God! Stop looking at your phone. You'll be fine.
I actually can't focus this morning.
So yeah, in the future I might have to try like when Tim has smaller batches for sale. I'll try the other two. But yeah, that's for that. All right, that's for that. I think people should try it. If you like coffee, it doesn't hurt to try. I mean, coffee's coffee. In the end, the only difference is good coffee, bad coffee, right? If it's good coffee, you haven't tried it before, give it a try. It's coffee, right? It's not like flavored coffee, like flavored coffee like pumpkin spice. You don't like pumpkin, and you buy a bag of the pumpkin spice. You're not gonna like it. You knew that one cup of coffee might be the end of that run, right? So something might not go with it. But if you want coffee, try it. And there's a hiss, barking dog, weird audio level. Did you try something new with this left? No, it's just, I don't know. I haven't heard any dog yet, so.
I have, but I know it's Michael's here.
It's my dog. Anybody.
Okay, so, yeah. Let's talk about Little Guy Cigar Shop. What's going on, Little Guy Cigar Shop?
Little Guy Cigar Shop is deciding how to run Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all that fun crap.
My wife actually asked about it today before I came downstairs. She's like, how's the Little Guy Cigar Shop doing? I was like, it's going.
It's
yeah,
good.
We're gonna get some awesome deals for Black Friday.
Maybe.
Yeah, she's like, is he doing okay? I was like, well, he's surviving. People are buying cigars. The only problem he have is that whether or not he can get the cigar, he needs to sell them.
That's the thing.
Right? We're still waiting for that pledge. I'm like dying waiting. Like every day, I'm looking at a different website that they have pledge. I was like, I must help back, so I can so I can make sure that I can buy everybody's box so they can have it. So yeah, because Dong Yang saying that the volume, everybody's too loud, I'm too quiet. So I'm gonna raise my volume a little bit, and I'll lower the volume for everybody else. You know, maybe. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Maybe it's because it's running off a different microphone. It's very. I have so many microphones here, and a lot of time I'm not sure if it's going through the right microphone. Yeah, it is. It is. It's going through the right microphone. So I don't know. Maybe I'm not talking loud enough. So, but anyways, yeah, Michael, I wanted to know, like, you know, what's going on. When were you gonna get the cigars? I mean, you know, recently I want to bitch about things because I placed 2 orders in the Cigar King, and I'm still waiting for it. I still haven't got it yet, and it really hurts me because everybody else go to Davidoff to buy their Year of the Ox, and they're smoking it. I'm still waiting for it. It's like, no, and they still haven't shipped it out yet. Not that it's their fault, because Davidoff obviously wants people to be able to smoke the Davidoff stuff from Davidoff first. But still, you know, I'm waiting. I'm dying.
I can get Year of Ox here, so.
Well, over there in California, they haven't got it yet. Cigar King's in California, right? Over there in California, they haven't got it yet.
No, Cigar King's in Phoenix.
Oh, okay. Cigar King haven't got it yet. Cigar King have not got it yet. And they send me emails. It's it could be any day now. So I'm still waiting for it. I'm just like patient. Should I cancel? Patient. You know. And yeah, that doesn't help. That doesn't help. You know.
We're waiting, Michael. I order from one domestic site, which is yours, a few sites that are overseas, and then I go to my local B&M, and that's it. So
yeah, that's good. I mean, I appreciate it.
Yeah. So I'm just waiting for Michael to have pledge, so I can buy pledge. And Michael, is there anything else new that you're going to carry?
Depending on how sales go, I'm trying to grab 1502 finally.
So you still gotta go with 1502?
Yeah.
All right.
We're hearing everybody twice.
Yes.
You're hearing everybody twice?
Yeah, because Shane Dean's got his no earphones.
But Shane is muted.
yeah, I was muted until then, James. So it wasn't me.
Well,
Test 1, 2, 3.
Somebody's not muted, and we hear echo.
No, it wasn't me.
It's not me, man.
Me neither.
All right, everybody, don't say anything. All right. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. No. Nada. Oh.
1, 2.
It was
3.
fucking James Irvin.
No, I've got my earphone in.
That's the problem. We can hear the echo through your head.
Nothing between the ears.
Woo! That's right.
Here,
There's not a damn thing in between
let's
those.
try this. Everybody mute. Everyone mute right now. Everyone mute. All right, and then I'll mute one at a time, okay? I'll mute one at a time and see who's actually sounding repeats. Let's first with James. James, I'll mute.
Okay.
All right. So is
No
anybody
hearing
hearing echoes, repeats right now?
No.
All right, James, I'll mute. James, go back to mute. Let's go to Brian. Brian, go ahead. I'll mute. Test 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Anybody repeats? No? All right. Mute again. We'll find out who this is. Travis, go ahead.
Hey. No.
Anybody repeats? No? Okay. Mute. Let's go with Matt.
What's up, fellas?
Test 1, 2, 3. Loud enough? Repeats? No?
Nope.
Nope. All right. Mute. We'll go to Josh. How are you doing, Josh?
Hanging in there.
Oh, it's Josh. I can hear myself through Josh.
All right, I'm out.
Josh, just make sure you mute it most of the time, then you'll be fine. Unless you need to talk, right? So, all right, everybody can, unmute as they wish.
How the hell's Josh got echo, man? He's on his deck.
No, the thing is that when you have a laptop, the microphone is too close to the speaker, and you gotta hear both. So not a big deal. I know you guys like to hear me twice. you know, a lot of you guys, well, not you guys, but a lot of members, I have to remind them to, you know, do the audit 500 times and they still don't hear me. So. All right, so 1502, pledge, we talked about that. Vision, if I haven't mentioned it, I'm gonna get a whole box of Vision, but the chances are I'm not gonna need a whole box of Vision. So when I get Vision from CAO, if anybody want to try it, we'll open group buy on that one.
Why are you wasting your money on CAO?
Because I want a box.
Yeah, what is it? $400 for a box?
I don't know, something like that. But I don't care. I'm just gonna buy it.
You know, we do have that people were wanting is the Encore and the La Historia and the Inch from EP Carrillo.
You know, I do have the Encore entire box upstairs.
No, I'm saying other people were wanting it, and I brought it in. And now they're sitting there waiting for people to buy them.
Wait, who's the one that says they want it and didn't go through with it?
A lot of people.
Who's the a lot of people? Stand up. Travis, raise your hand.
No, that was him.
It was me.
Guilty.
You know what? The Inch, you know what, dude? I've smoked that Inch multiple times, and I'm just not a fan of that Inch.
That's okay.
It's not for everybody, for sure.
I like the Inch, but I'm waiting to see if Michael's going to run any specials here soon.
We are.
It's too big of a ring gauge.
Matt needs to try 2 inches.
Shut. You need to try
Woody,
6.
right here.
It's only 2 inches, but some chicks dig it that thing, right?
Evan, what do you mean? Evan, what do you mean by rich people problem? Buying box is not rich people problem. They design a box for people to buy. I mean, that's the biggest selling point of that whole cigar. I mean, the cigar itself is probably not that impressive, but that box is what the selling point is about. So.
I'm the poorest Asian y'all ever know, and I own some boxes.
Shut up. Matt is the poorest Asian that you have ever known that owns like a 3-car garage house. With a backyard.
And his own walk-in humidor, yeah.
Yeah, and a walking humidor, you know.
It's overfilled. He needs to build a new one.
You know, and he's got multiple cars. He's got a truck, you know. He probably have more cars than me.
There's people on here that got the same shit as me, just in a different.
Not that view.
Matt's gonna build him a second walk-in humidor for all the cigars that he ain't ever gonna smoke.
Maybe.
Let's just be honest here, okay? All those ink on Matt's body probably costs more than what people can afford nowadays, okay?
Hey, just to let you know, Josh has the same amount of ink as I do, so.
Not that much.
We wouldn't know. We've seen Matt naked, but haven't seen Josh naked.
I send nudes all the time. What the hell are you talking about?
To me.
And we still.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We still haven't seen all of that one tattoo on Matt.
By the way, tomorrow I might be on, and I'll show you guys how a Shadow Smokes Legion tattoo will look like.
I'm so down.
Why? Because you got one?
Maybe.
I'll just show it to you guys. Anyway, so yeah, back to cigars. Nice cigars today. By the way, everybody have a good weekend so far? It's okay? Preparing for your Thanksgiving and stuff?
Yep.
Good stuff? Yeah.
I'm working on putting Shadow Smoking Legion on some skin.
Your foreskin?
He saved
that
it.
kind of skin.
Oh,
Yeah.
finally he's gonna do that. Now, you know, some members are new enough that didn't know. When
Show
James
that again,
first
James.
got into the scene of, you know, cigar and
Say
stuff.
that again. I didn't see it.
You didn't see it. You didn't see what?
Oh shit.
That.
Oh shit.
Are you gonna get a tattoo?
No, that's going to be a
coaster.
That's going to be a cover for my Zycar XO.
Oh shit.
So yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, the Cigar Show Tim just said that there's gonna be a coupon code for the coffee for the Legion, so it will be in the group. So check the group later when he's posted. If you plan to get more coffee, the more you get, the more you save. So it's it's gotta be Christmas, right? What better thing to give to people than coffee? I mean, especially for those people who have everything. I don't care who it is, right? If you're the guy with everything, they'll still take a bag of coffee.
Give me money.
Or whiskey.
Money.
No, but then that's the thing, Michael. Let's say if you already have everything that you needed, right? And somebody says, "Hey, Happy Christmas. Here's a bag of coffee for gift." Would you not like it, or would you just take it?
Well, of course, I love coffee.
Yeah, exactly.
Coffee?
Everybody likes coffee. There's only very few amount of people that hates coffee in the world.
Yeah, that's true.
Dude, Michael Will, if you're a Teamster, I know what kind of money you make. Quit lying to me.
Very little. Very little.
He's like me. He gets paid weekly. Very, very weekly.
Hey, if anybody's got the money, Michael's does. Because Michael not only make his money, he make all of ours money.
Oh, yeah, I got so much money, I don't know what to do with it all. I don't know where it's at.
He could burn a wet mule with all the money he's got.
If you guys ever watch DuckTale, you see the Uncle Duck jumping into in a whole pile of gold. That's how Michael is when he goes to bed. He jumps into a pile of gold.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Fucking swimming in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like Johnny Depp in that movie Bo when he goes in.
It's those pillowcases full of money that Michael has in the closet.
Yeah, he's putting it down in the sheet, rocking it into his wall.
Michael, he lights his cigar behind the scene with $100 bills.
Yeah, he
Just
wasn't
so
worried
you know.
about the toilet paper shortage because he's got stacks of cash.
That's right. Fucking best way to do it.
That's why he doesn't just wash his
Fishing out
ass.
of his
He uses
Modad.
dollar bills. It's different. It's different. But
Who needs
anyways,
Cedar's bills when you got $100 bills, right?
Yeah.
so also announcement is that I went through with the coin creating for the 2-year anniversary coin. The 2-year anniversary coin is in production. All right. So we will all be able to get it hopefully before the anniversary, and I hope that everybody who gets them will appear in our 2-year anniversary show. 2-year coin check. All right. So
Will I have mine by then?
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna send it over.
Was we already supposed to pay for those coins?
Say again.
Already did, bro.
I said, did we already pay for? Was we supposed to pay for those coins already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, some people haven't paid for it there yet, but the due date is December 1st. So.
Okay, I need to pay for mine.
But I
You need to pay for mine too, I'm sure.
a lot of times this is what happens, right? I put the the upfront, just so that everybody else who already paid can get theirs and not wait. So. But like
Do
I
you know
say,
the dimensions of that cutter?
say it again.
Do you know the dimensions of that new cutter?
I don't. I could find out. Would you like me to find out?
It would be good.
All right,
James,
hold on a
we can
second.
ask the rabbi. We can ask the rabbi who's going to perform the cutting.
Let me take a look. 1 second.
I'd say, you could probably pull up the catalog and it probably says.
That's what I was gonna do.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Dry.
Yeah, you can pull it up quicker than I can.
Let me answer one question at a time. So first, let me answer Tim Long. Did he order a coin?
Does anybody plan on watching the Tyson Roy Jones fight next weekend?
Oh, there's a fight?
So Tim
That's
Long,
not
you did not
really
order a
much
coin,
right
but it's not too late because I did order extras. So the coin, yeah, you can order one.
Tyson's going to kill him.
Oh yeah, Tyson's gonna
Think
kick
so?
some ass.
Tyson's going to kill him.
I saw the training on the Tyson thing. He's
If anybody's a basketball fan, Nate Robinson's training. He's on the undercard, so he's fighting too.
all right. So I answered that question.
Really?
Let me do the other one.
Yeah, little Nate's he's fighting next weekend.
Let me answer the other one. Lotus. It's loading. Hold on a second.
Hey, Michael.
Yes.
Now I'm not trying to knock the Lotus cutter, bro. That serrated cutter.
Yes.
But that damn thing seems like it actually causes more damage to the cigar than actual cutting it.
I have never had it cause damage. Literally.
Like it
I
ripped
use-
the cap off of my Espinosa Crema this morning.
I use this every day.
No, I have that one that like Brandon had with the jaws that open up.
Oh,
like
the,
fan
the,
blade
This one?
oh, okay. Yeah, I
Yep.
haven't used the deception.
Okay, to answer James' question, it's 2.27 by 2.27 by 0.45.
By 0.45.
Yep.
So it's like 2 1/4, a little less than a half inch. All right.
So it's a 2.27 diameter and 0.45.
Yeah,
width.
thickness.
Yeah. Thickness.
Alright.
That's,
So
yeah, I
yeah,
just had it.
Tim
convert
Long,
that
I'll
into
put you down for one
millimeters,
too. Just have to pay before December 1st or whatever, you know. Matt, just admit you can taste orange and it will work for you. Oh, Matt,
Yeah.
just admit you can taste orange, it'll work for you. Now, I am not gonna lie, this will crush some cigar, only if that cigar is too soft, too moist. I've done it before and I realized that cigar was too moist.
Nice and moist.
So yeah, if you gotta use this cutter, try to not moist your cigar too much, because you will crush it. You know, don't salivate through the whole thing. Don't like French kiss your cigar. All right.
Why not?
Golly.
My cigar wants a little tongue action. What do you want me to do?
You'd have to V-cut it for that to happen anyway, so.
But if you got a little tongue action, don't use this one. Don't use serrated thing. You know, it's kind of scary. Give a little
You can only
tenderness.
French kiss it if you V-cut it, though. And that's kind of gross. In a weird way.
What do you got? Rabbit hole.
And then if you crown cut it, there's no telling what you can do with it.
Yeah. You could shoot it like a hollow point, because that's what it looks like.
I got that for a friend of mine for his birthday.
I have a funny crown cut story.
All right, go for it.
Okay, so this guy that I work with, he's not like super into cigars and stuff, but a little bit. I give him cigars here and there, and we bullshit, and I work with him. He was looking at TikTok. I don't know why he watches TikTok, but he's looking at TikTok, and there's another cigar reviewer that lives in Florida that drinks Bacardi and Diet all the time. And he saw his TikTok, and like he was like, the crown cut is the superior cut, this, that, and the other. And he looked at it, I was like, oh, for one, I know who that guy is now too. So that is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. And he started losing his shit. He's like, dude, fucking all the comments were, that's fucking bullshit. I've been smoking cigars for 30 years. This guy's full of fucking shit. It was funny. It made me laugh.
I already know who it is, brother.
Exactly. Made me
I
laugh.
thought you cannot have cigar content on TikTok. I
don't know.
put
Alright, we
cigar
gotta
content
know
on
who it is.
TikTok
We gotta
before,
know who it is.
and
Do
I
an
got a
impression
warning.
of this person.
I can't do an impression of him.
You have to.
My beard's not long enough. You can, Travis. Your beard's long enough.
Yeah, but I mean, doing impressions is my jam, dog.
Gotta have a
my
flat
jam,
bill
bro.
hat that's like fucking out here.
This is the Casa Cuevas by Drew Estate. This thing is freaking dope.
Hey, dude, Mike, you could pull off Ernest, dude. Just
And
go for
Tony,
it.
you suck.
If your group never gets to over 150, some
Wait,
people
who's
are
that
way.
supposed to be? Do I know this person?
Here, I'll do another impression, Tony. You suck, bro.
Be right back.
All right, I don't.
My name is Tony Wong Fu, and I go by Martina Maya. And
Oh, I
Drew
know
Estate's
exactly
my
what it is
jam.
now.
And I'm gonna sue Tony.
Bring it on. Bring it on.
Oh, did you? I did see that the Journey is getting reintroduced under that other brand.
Yeah, but they can reintroduce, but you know, that's a different brand now. It's a totally different brand now. So they can do whatever. I don't care.
You should sue them now, because,
It's the same blend, though? It's our Journey blend, but a different brand?
No.
So
it's a whole different thing.
The original this person had a cigar called Journey. All right, and then that company went out of business.
Sorry, Voyage. My bad.
Voyage. That company went out of business, and because you went out of business, technically, that trademark goes away when you don't use it for a certain amount of time.
What company is it?
You're
I don't
talking
remember
about
the name.
Ibendito.
I don't remember the name for that brand. Okay, and because no one was using it, we used the Voyage. And then he tried to tell me that I can't use Voyage because he owns that trademark. He never
How
filed
can
the
you
trademark.
trademark a name?
He did not trademark it.
You can.
You can trademark a design and with the name on it.
Yeah.
All right. So, but he actually
not just a name. You
but he
can't
actually
trademark
did
just
not
a
trademark
name.
it. He actually did not trademark. There was no filing.
He was just trying to go under first use.
Yeah. You can go on the first use, but you stop. That company don't exist anymore.
Yeah, but how can you do that? Because if that was the case, then McDonald's and Burger King couldn't put cheeseburger on their menu. I mean, he can't do that as Voyage is a freaking word. It's not a slogan or a jingle. I mean, there's nothing to it. Just like song titles, you can't trademark song titles. You can have 100 artists with the same title.
That's why he couldn't sue in the end.
Yeah.
He can only scare you, right? Only thing he can do is put you to submission by suing you. So you got to hire a lawyer to deal with it. But there's nothing he can do because right now it does. His first of use kind of expired because he never filed it. That's number one. Number two, that company doesn't exist anymore. And number three, when he got to re-release it, it's under a different company. Right? So he cannot use it like that. He cannot tell us we can't use it.
What's he trying to do hiring a lawyer if he just lost his company anyway? I mean, he shouldn't even have money to do that.
No, but what happened is that he want to work with Roma Craft. He want to introduce that cigar under Roma Craft.
Yeah.
Okay? And I'm sorry to tell you, whoever that was, is that Shadow Smokers Legion doesn't sell cigars. All right, and you can't sue Shadow Smokes Legion for using that name either because we don't sell cigars. Technically,
you have to sue Ivan Dito.
he can't even sue Ivan Dito because you didn't have a product at the moment that you want to sue.
Well, it wasn't on the open market anyway; it was private.
Exactly, it's a club activity, so so we can use whatever we want. If you want to sue, you'll have a tough time to get to actually have your lawyer take that case because you can only prove your first use, but you cannot prove that you continue use. Right? And plus, you're using a adjective and a noun. So I mean, you cannot claim a actual thing that has no trademark infringement. Our design looks nothing like your design.
No, not even.
Yeah. The only similarity is that it's both cigars, right? And it's not misleading because literally the band looked nothing like yours. So
is the blend the same as that? Because that was actually a good blend.
The blend is not the same. So he just want to reintroduce what he had before with Roma Craft because now he get a piece of the pie that's being sold.
I mean, dude, if Caldwell can't get sued over that cookie cigar, then you are fine. Because if that rode the line, you know what I'm saying? That rode the line.
We're fine. We're fine.
I'm heading in, guys. It's freezing out
So
here.
Sesame Street can't sue him?
Well, technically, that has been over 25 years. So even this trademark, there's nothing else left. So technically, I mean, that show doesn't exist anymore. Right? I think Big Bird is over.
I think it does still exist.
I think it does.
But you can have the show, but your trademark ends at 25 years.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. But I mean, he didn't call it Cookie Monster either, so there was really no.
But the thing is, the design implies a Cookie Monster. You just had to imply to infringe a trademark.
But if that's the case, then so would Chips Ahoy because they have chocolate chip cookies on a blue piece of paper.
It really depends how you look at it, right? It's at either core and do you have to go through that trouble? And I highly doubt they gotta go through that trouble because it's not sold through Shadow Smoke Legion. Here's sue Shadow Smoke Legion, and I'll tell them to send the lawyer paper to Japan.
Well, at a certain point, all that stuff becomes semantics too, right?
Right.
Yeah. So I mean, it's not in the public market. You cannot buy in any stores. So it's not like I can make whatever I want in my private time, so long as I did not copy your design. Blend is different, design is different, name might be the same, But do you know how many things had to say? You know, if you can just sue over a regular name of a you know, a noun or adjective or whatever, then imagine if you know, somebody tried to sue for Snow White, you know, you can sue for Mickey Mouse, but like, you know, Peter Pan and stuff. Like Disney used all those stories that they didn't own to start with.
That's right.
So interesting side note that I was wondering if anybody thought was funny. Did you think it was funny that Martin got cookie dough when he was like dry drawing that cigar and smelling it and shit?
I thought it was funny that he did get something pertain to cookie and not something pertain completely not to cookie.
I was like, dude, that is like that one's 100% subliminal, unless maybe he does. I don't know.
But Michael, you didn't hear him right. You didn't hear him right. He got cookie dough crayon.
Yeah, it smells like cookie dough and blinker fluid.
But it does taste like, it does smell and kind of taste like some sort of like graham cracker with a little bit of ginger to it. It doesn't taste like chocolate chip cookie. It doesn't. It's nothing like it.
But I tell you though, that McAllen that I smoked definitely tasted like crayon. So.
You tasted crayon?
Maybe that's what ruined his palate.
I don't know what color it was, but it tasted like crayon. You know? So it has a kind of a waxy taste to it, yeah.
So yeah, in terms of the voyage, I'm not worried at all. If you gotta sue me, bring it on. I don't care. So I would just file another frivolous lawsuit, countersuit. You know. I mean, some people like to sue just to get popular, or more famous. You will be on the news. You'll be on the cigar news. Oh yeah, they're suing for Voyage cigars, so Voyage cigars coming back out. Yay!
Damn, I gotta figure out how to do that.
It's more costly than you think.
I know it is, but publicity. I don't need.
Let's don't talk about suing right now.
What? But yeah, you know, they can release the cigar. If their cigars are good, they shouldn't have to worry about any. Now, come on, how many year of the Ox cigars are out there in the market right now?
Right?
Right? If they can use Year of the Ox, I can't use the word Voyage. Get out of here. Right? Everybody's using Year of the Ox edition. Like there's at least 5 different editions of Year of the Ox cigars. Right? Year of the Rats. I'm surprised that you know, Drew Estate didn't try to sue, you know, Davidoff. Not that I think Davidoff will win, but you know, I don't think that you can sue for that kind of stuff. You know, you could try.
I mean, like I said, it's coming from a struggling company. Like Drew Estate and Davidoff are both doing just fine. They don't feel threatened by each other, but you get a guy who's trying to open up a company and do this and that. He's probably got a bad attitude, and if he's trying to work with Roma Craft, that says something already.
Well, he's working under Roma Craft, that's why.
I mean, yeah, but look at. Like I said, last thing we need to do is probably say his name on this live. God knows what that'll happen, but look at that dude. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's not exactly a walk in the park.
I had to figure out what that dude is, but that dude, yes.
I mean, you didn't hear about the whole deal with Corona Cigar Company that just went down?
What went down? Like the political issues where they're coming about?
No. I'm talking about how like the owner of Roma Craft, like they had a disagreement on something to do with the cigars, and he started blasting his wife, his daughters, like just trashing them all over the internet and stuff, and like attacking his family over a business issue. I mean, that's what kind of that dude does that to people all the time.
Now that's a problem. Okay, you leave family alone. Business is business.
Right? That's what
you might have business disagreement, but your business only operates a certain hour. After hour, people are only people. You don't bring people's family into that. You don't know their family, kind of thing.
Yeah,
like, why would you bring their family into
that? He started trashing his wife and his daughters and all that, like publicly over like some cigar related stuff. And it's like, bro, what are you doing?
That's not good. That's not good. Well, you know, I don't know. I couldn't comment on that, but I would just say, you know, you should not bring people's family into any sort of conversation, especially if they're not involved. I mean, yeah, if their whole family is actually attacking your company, then sure, you have some ground to say, hey, your family is all trash because you guys all talk shit about me. But if that's not the case, you shouldn't bring the family into this.
Yeah, I mean, he does that with other reviewers too. Like if somebody doesn't agree with something within his company, oh, he's gonna after him hot and heavy. Like the cigar reviewer, Should I Smoke This? He freaking trashed that dude in a podcast. Straight up just trashed him.
But it's only normal for some people to not like your cigar. Like if people actually all like your cigars, then Matia Maya will not have a review.
And just like Luis Cueva said, he hit the nail on the head. He doesn't want to be your favorite cigar, the cigar you smoke every day. He just wants to be something you buy and put in your humidor. That's the way you have to look at it. That is the only way to look at it if you're going to sell that product.
So he likes to sell stuff to Hashimoto. Because Hashimoto buys cigars just to put it in
That's unfortunate. I mean, that only means I'll buy less of that brand. If I knew certain brand has a certain attitude towards normal thing that you feel unethical, you will not buy the brand. And that will make me want to buy their brand less. Not that I was impressed with their brand to start.
Research the dude, bro. He's got a real bad deal about him.
And just to put it out there, now if I don't care if nobody likes me, so if he hates me for saying this, that's okay because I will probably never meet you for the rest of my life, so it's okay. Good.
Freaking Evan sue PayPal. Yeah, I'm not suing PayPal.
I can tell you that if Michael sues PayPal, 100% of the time he's gonna lose.
Yeah. Michael will have to tear down the sheetrock and hire some lawyers with that money.
Yeah, because Michael has no ground to sue them because they just refuse service.
Yeah, it's their company. They can do whatever the hell they want.
Get your lawyer to send them a letter that says we're suing you because you freaking suck.
They will not. They will not get back to me after I laid out like 7 or 8 companies that all accept PayPal and like all my legal documentation and shit. They won't get back to me.
You think PayPal was owned by Facebook the way they're acting?
It kind of wondered me that any place in the States can use PayPal for selling cigars, because here in Germany everybody quit doing it.
Evan. To respond to Evan, Michael can sue PayPal and he'll get famous, but it's not the famous he want because it will cost him so much money when they countersue for damage for the name of PayPal. So he's gonna be losing a lot more money than he could have earned.
I think I'm gonna sue Italy as a country for inventing pizza for me getting fat. I'm just gonna sue the whole place.
Well, that's gonna losing lawsuit because somebody sued McDonald's for being fat and they lost.
Well, the woman who sued McDonald's over the coffee being too hot. Well, you say that they don't have supersize at McDonald's anymore, so she must have won.
They don't have supersize not because not because of that. Just because that's one size that wasn't that popular to start with.
What? Supersize is very popular.
The most popular.
Everybody, come on! There's nobody need fries.
No, here, Michael, have you been to France?
Negative.
Does France even have size large?
I don't know.
They don't. A lot of countries don't have supersize.
Well, we had supersize in the States.
So you're talking about one country versus all the other countries.
We have the most McDonald's in America, though, don't
we? True. But at the same time. But here, let me finish. Isn't it more efficient and better image if I stop making it just because of that? And I can streamline my process. I don't have to make another size just for US.
Well, I can tell you, Albert, went back to the counter at McDonald's with his fries and says, "You need to add some fries to this because I said supersize it. And there's the same amount of fries."
You gotta think of this way, okay? For all you know, they could have just changed the name of supersize. It would be fine. They would change it to max size.
But let's not forget the fact that the McRib is kind of like a deadbeat dad. It only comes around once a year, and everybody's supposed to get all excited about it. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta be really honest with you guys, okay? When it comes to, oh my God, Evan's on. Oh yeah, because he got a different job.
That's Santa Claus.
Here, let me put it in perspective, okay? Everywhere else in the world has better McDonald's than US McDonald's. The food tastes so much better in other McDonald's than the US McDonald's.
They all taste like crap.
No. If you go to a different country like China, Japan, Korea, their McDonald's meal actually tastes really good. I'm not talking about the stuff they can buy here. You cannot buy those here. That's why they introduced that international stuff. Remember that for a while you can buy other countries' crap, where they only bring the stuff they can make here, but not the real good stuff from other countries, because the other country stuff tastes great.
Why? Because everything comes with Szechuan sauce that they had for when Mulan came out?
No, hey, Michael, you can buy.
No, it's because they still have the McRib.
Michael, you can buy like rice bowl in Japan in McDonald's.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so you can buy different food, not just hamburgers, in McDonald's in other countries. Over here, there's a reason that they can only bring certain country stuff here, because all the other stuff require more ingredients, like actual ingredient, like rice and stuff. They just can't do it here.
What do they call a quarter pounder in Europe?
Royale with
hamburger royale.
They have a new hamburger that has like 2 pounds of meat, where the top and bottom it's not buns, it's just meat. The meat on meat.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, just no buns, because people want to cut carbs. So they have like, okay, just have all meat.
Yes.
Which is pretty good.
Yeah, I'm down with meat on meat.
You're down with different kind of meat on meat. You're down with completely different kind of meat on meat. Get out of here.
You gotta go to Sonic and get 2 conies to play that game.
I don't know. Travis was wanting stuff this morning.
So what should I have for second cigar now that I already have a Reserva Rio? I mean, not Reserva, as Casa Cueva Reserva.
I can't believe you just said that.
Well, I was thinking about Romeo y Julieta just now. So, but yeah, Casa Cueva Reserva. What should I have next? Something not Davidoff though.
Gurkha?
Something not Davidoff.
What do you have near you?
Blue Estate, Year of the Rat.
That's upstairs. I don't want to run upstairs. Oro? Should I get an Oro?
An Oro.
That will take a long time. That will take a long time to finish. I do have Oro down here.
Tony's already done that once on the live.
Yeah, I have Oro I can smoke here, but rather not. There's only 30 minutes left, or a little bit longer than 30 minutes, whatever.
Yeah, his bathwater will be getting cold.
You guys have a good evening. I have some I have to do tomorrow morning, so have a good night, everybody.
All right, Shane. Talk to you later. Have a good night.
See you, Shane.
So what should I have?
Night.
A cigar.
No shit.
The robot effect he had on there at the end was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was good.
The what?
So he was going into the Matrix.
601 Maduro. That's what you should have.
I was thinking more
Shane was going into the
Tron.
Matrix, so. Tron.
or Doom.
What Matrix? What are we talking about? What I missed?
Oh god, that's old ass fucking game.
Shane's voice got really pixelated sounding.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't take the red pill. He took the blue pill, and he had to run.
He had to run.
The blue pill gives you the
You know,
run.
you think about that in the Matrix, it was a room full of dudes, and they're like, hey, take the red pill or the blue pill. Of course you're going to take the red pill.
That's the blue pill make you. Yeah, you don't want to be getting a standard,
Right? Especially if there's not any bags of coffee around.
It's a grower, not a shower.
We're still on YouTube. I'm not sure I can say what I want to say.
You should have heard what I accidentally said about the coffee bag earlier.
Yeah, you lick the bag.
Yeah, I was like, you use the hole for smelling, but first you gotta lick it and get it wet, and then it'll start to smell.
Yeah, and then I realized what he was saying.
Yeah, and I was like, oh crap, that didn't come out right.
Well,
Hey, Ron, what's going on, man?
Now that you've repeated it, I'm just gonna say it. I'd rather take the blue pill and do the fucking than get fucked.
If that was up to me, I would take the blue pill too.
Yeah, man, I would rather fuck someone than get fucked. Just saying.
But then, hey, let's be honest, okay? Neo took the red pill, he still got fucked.
True.
Fair enough.
I don't think there was any difference in the pills.
Right? What if he would have took both?
What just happened? Something like emergency just happened with Evan.
That would be the purple pill, I guess.
So my kid's a lot like me, and she just took this basket down the stairs.
Yeah, she did not like the way you rat on her. So I don't have any inch here. I don't have any inch here because it's not my preferred cigar. It's way, too long of.
Well, we don't need to know about your personal life.
So I am gonna smoke this patina. I don't know what this is, just patina because there's no band on it, of course.
It's either the Maduro or the Habano. And that's in the precipitation size. It looks like.
Yeah, I can't tell. Hey, Brittany.
You can't.
That looks more like the Habano size. Though,
She's right behind me, isn't she?
Yeah, if it's Tony, if that's a precipitation size, it's the Habano because they don't have that in the Maduro.
Yeah.
I want to get one in the evaporation size.
Well, you do got one that goes up in smoke.
The kid is fine.
That
She
size
just
is
scared herself a
constipation.
little.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool for a little kid to be able to carry a basket down the stairs. Why not?
No, I don't think she carried it. He said she
rode
it down
No,
the stairs.
she went in it.
She what? She was in
He
it?
didn't say she brought it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's my child. She loves dangerous things.
She rode down the stairs in the basket.
That hurt?
Your
That's
toe
because
okay?
she saw Evan do it yesterday.
I have done it before.
Yeah.
You keep showing her that shit, and then
Joseph Woodruff, let me tell you that Michael said that he decided to put sticker on it, so that might happen very soon. Just not bands, stickers.
Yeah. Once we start selling lots and lots and lots of bundles, yes, then we can do bands.
How many of you I would think that it would be a good prize for the raffle to have short stacks?
Yeah, why not?
Yes.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
So we buy some off Little Guy Cigar Shop to do raffle with.
yeah.
Yes.
Right, that sounds pretty good, right? So we do that.
They are selling very well. I'm kind of upset that the Maduro's on back order, but I can't do anything about that.
I gotta be honest. I think the Habano was the better one out of the short stack.
That is the #1 seller, the Habano.
So, I like those. My brother liked the Connecticut. He took all my Connecticut. I had none left.
Those are good.
Yeah,
too.
I need to place an order, but I'm waiting to see what he's gonna do for Black Friday.
For Black Friday, every cigar will increase by 20%.
And then we'll discount it 20%.
Yeah.
No, he'll discount it with a discount code for 25%. So you get 5%
Extra 10%
off.
off every order over $10,000.
Tim likes a Habano, Maduro, and then the Connecticut. Yeah, Connecticut is light, but that version of Connecticut is actually really easy to smoke. It's actually really comfortable to smoke, so it's great.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. That's why I introduced it to my brother, because he is not a big cigar smoker, but even for him, he can enjoy it. So, cigar world is that simple. It's just that simple. You try all the cigars, and you find a few that you like. You buy a bunch of the one that you like, and you continue to try new cigars. It's that simple. There shouldn't be any because I like this cigar, you don't like it, you're full of shit. Yeah.
Or you just buy stuff because it has a fancy box.
I will buy anything that has fancy box. I gonna be really honest with you. I bought a lot of stuff because it has a fancy box. Presentation is #1. That's the first thing you see. Right?
It's like eating. Like you eat with your eyes first.
Right.
Yeah. It's like when you're young, you don't go up to a girl and be like, I bet she reads way above her level.
Yes, you do. Duh.
I wonder how good she is at trigonometry.
Hey, they don't have wet hair contests, wet hat contests. All right.
Yeah, they don't have IQ tests, right? Who can comprehend this 80-page story? The past.
Here, let me give you guys an example. Look pretty good, right?
What is that?
What is that? Pringles in China?
It's potato chips in soy sauce flavored.
That's
Exactly,
kind of
what
like
is that?
just salt flavor, though, right?
Huh?
That'd be like regular Lay's would be soy flavor because it's salt.
No, it's soy sauce flavor. It's edomaefu, so it's like a Japanese rice cracker kind of flavor.
You want me to tell you what chip they quit making that was my favorite? Remember the Lay's kettle cook that came in wasabi ginger? Those were so good.
No, the
It was
point is
one of
that I
those
bought
trial
this
flavors.
with just because the container looks good.
It looks like something for kids.
It looks like one of those things you pull the bottom and it goes doo and shoots confetti out the top.
Well, in fact, this is a recyclable box, right? So it actually tells you that after you're done, you can press and pop it, and it'll go flat.
Wow.
Because you see the cut line right there. You rip this off, and you can pop it. It'll be flat.
Squeeze them too hard.
So yeah,
Sometimes that
I'm buying
happens
this
when they're
only
thick.
because it looks good and it's got soy sauce on it. Done. That's very easy to do. Done. Tim says
What?
I should infuse a cigar with that coffee. I will do it.
Do it.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna head out. It's getting cold here.
All right. Have a good night, Josh.
28.
All right, Josh.
Later.
See ya.
So this is what I'm gonna do. I am going to get some more Connecticut short stacks, and I'm gonna infuse it with coffee,
Cool.
and we'll do that.
Do I
And-
have to smoke it?
Well, I'll smoke it. You'll probably end up smoking it. Travis probably end up smoking it.
And Tim obviously has to smoke it.
Tim probably should smoke it.
Right? I'm gonna go grab a jacket. It's getting chilly out here now.
Close your
too.
garage door.
I don't. Yeah, I'm not trying to hotbox myself.
Halfway.
I mean, that's not gonna do any good. That still leave like an 8x20 opening.
80%.
It's 58. It's 55 out here with 88% humidity. Yeah, it's getting a little chilly.
That's chilly.
So this is what we do. I'll make the coffee very concentrated, and I will infuse a few cigar on there, and we'll do a show where all of us smoke it. Okay? Is that good? Tim, you should go on. You have to be on that show to smoke it with us. All right? Once I send it out, everybody smoke it.
Well, it's coffee, so I shouldn't throw up this time, I would hope.
Well, last time you only gagged.
Want to
so.
throw up. Want to throw up.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll infuse it. No problem. No problem.
Well, it's 33 degrees here, so
That's cold. You guys are ridiculous.
Yeah, that's cold.
Woodruff says it's
Oh, I'm
40
just-
degrees there. When I came down the basement,
I'm
it was
just gonna-
61 degrees, so it wasn't too bad.
I'm just gonna crank up my heater.
It's a balmy like 72 out here or something like that.
That's actually really nice temperature.
It is. I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt, so that's good.
So yeah, that's a pretty good temperature. I went out today. It was about 61 degrees. It was relatively nice. So
It was almost 90. It was almost 90 here today.
I finally did change that spark plug on my snowblower.
Wow.
You know what's really funny is that that snowblower spark plug is totally fine. I took it out. It's still good. And I was like, you know what? I took it out anyway. I might as well fit a new one in there. Fuck it. So I put a new one in there, throw away the old one anyway. But yeah. So Michael, you've been busy. I haven't been talking to you a lot. I think I feel like
it's that time of year at work.
it's a good thing, right? It's a good
Cigar, little guy cigar shop on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Michael gets busy a lot.
But the thing is that Little Guy Cigar Shop doesn't slow down their shipping just because he's busy. He's still shipping
No.
out.
Yeah, it's still going. It ain't gonna. That's not gonna stop.
You know, except someone's still waiting for the cigar. Martina Maya still waiting for his cigars.
You know what? Hey, you know what? Let's see if it's there. I don't want to hear this shit. I'm gonna look right now.
I just ordered. Let's see if it's there.
Yeah, right. He just ordered. Like, oh, where is it?
Michael, I would never send it to him. Be like, oh, sorry, got back ordered.
Martina. It's not Martina. It's Martina.
Martina.
It's there. It got delivered.
Is that why he's not on today? He's like, oh shit, it's here.
What is today? The 21st. It got delivered today.
So now I get to have a smoke.
So I want to ask you guys, what is it so good about other cigar group that we are not doing? That people prefer to go to other group and think that our group is way too annoying for them. It's not for them.
People kind of like to be able to post whatever the hell they want to post.
They kind of do already, you know, if James can post his stuff, we're pretty much posting whatever we want to post. Pretty much.
Well, not really. I cut way down because you guys bitched about it. So.
Is that why? Is that the reason? Why?
James thought we were attacking him, and he got very hurt, and he had to go to his crying corner.
His crying corner is his cigar corner, where his humidor is. His room isn't that big, so. But I just wonder sometimes, like, you know, I would like to get some feedback, right? What is it that, you know, other group is for for those people, and they all feel like our group is not for them. So what part of it is not for them, and what part of it is for them?
I don't know. It just seems like a lot of the other groups, it's just a lot more advertisement and shit is all it really is. Because there's not really any content that's different per se.
No, there's not really any. You catch the occasional political statement of it.
You know, because I feel like people tend to talk a lot of shit about us, about the group, when they leave. And they just think that the group isn't for them. But like, I want to know, like, what part of it that is bad, you know, in our group.
I don't know.
They just don't like that they got kicked.
I'm not even talking about the people that got kicked. I'm talking about people that actually left.
You know, you're dealing with different personalities, so not everybody's going to receive everything the same.
Right.
So you can't really put too much stock in that.
Sure. That's why I want to know what element was it that they think wasn't good enough, you know? Because obviously, I don't mind to have a small group, tight-knit group like ours. I totally love it the way it is. I feel like I know everybody, you know? And that's the best part of it, that you know everybody, that you can joke with everybody, you know? Like, Evan would just totally blow up, like, you know, go crazy, and we're totally fine with it, right? So, you know, and I feel like, you know, a close-knit group is great, but everything else, what is so different? Like, you know, what they, you know, I feel like some people do prefer, like, nothing. Like, I want to be here, and I don't want to do anything. I don't even want people to know that I'm here. I feel like there are a lot of people that prefer that. Like, if I was to call people out and say, hey, guys, check in, or do an introduction thing, that kills it. That's like the breaking point. That's no deal breaker right there. People don't want people to know about them.
It does take a bit of jumping over your own shadow to go out and do anything, or especially a video introduction.
From what I've seen, a lot of people are just looking for patch from different clubs and groups. Yeah, they join just so that they can get group swags, right? That I've seen. I don't know if we can enforce that, like saying that you can't get swag until you join the group for 6 months.
What? You mean we got swag?
Shut up.
we got stickers?
Well, we got website, we got swag, what?
Why are you stealing my fucking line, bro?
I just said it before you had a chance to. What? What? We got swag?
You know, so, like, I like to be able to know everybody. I think that's the point of socializing, right? Social media is to get to know people, to hear people's comments, to exchange ideas. You know, our group doesn't limit you. Like, okay, we put a lot of emphasis on cigar mechanic brands in our group. Sure, that's because a lot of people can get a really good deal, but we do. At no point where we say you cannot post any other cigar information in the group.
That's right.
I mean, like
if it
these- like these
doesn't come from me,
Casacuevas?
you can't get it.
Like
If it
these
doesn't come from me, you can't post it.
Right? We never had this problem. In fact, I posted information about the Opus X. I don't even particularly like Opus X. Just because somebody's looking for it, you give them some information.
That's awful expensive though for fucking 9 cigars.
Well, you gotta know that
50
BBMF is very expensive. That's like an $80 cigar. So
I understand that, but I mean, Jesus Christ, $250 for 9 cigars. Sale price. Sale price.
we post a lot. Like everybody was able to post pretty much anything, cigar related or not related even in the group. So I don't see what is the restriction that say this group isn't for me. Is it too friendly for you? Is it too much of a family thing going on? I feel like we chat just fine weekly. Some people don't like to show their face, so they're still chatting fine. In fact, one of our OG member literally did not do an introduction video until like yesterday.
Yeah.
Stevens, right? Yeah.
Yeah, blue collar cigar. Blue collar sticks. Right? So, we still do just fine. People get to know each other. People, get more personal. I feel like, those people who feel like the group isn't for them are people that really just want to hide in the dark and then, say, I don't want anybody to know me, blah, 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 blah. Right?
I ain't gonna say no names, but Quakes,
I don't know. Quakes is like, I'm part of this family, but I'm not.
I've talked to him. He's got his reasons. I get it.
Shut up, Michael.
Hey.
Does he just not have social media? Because that's understandable.
But we have our website. I just said it. I said it last time. Quick, you can join through our website. I'm totally fine with that. Nobody will even know that you're on social media.
That's right. See, do Quakes. I'll send you the link if you want it.
There's only 3 people. Only 3 people will know that he's.
That's right. Homepage heroes, baby.
Right? We have our own website that's excluded from any other website or social media. It's not linked. You can't even sign in with the Facebook thing. We don't even have that. I removed that just for that reason. Right?
Well, the website is only for 3 people.
Yeah.
That's still joining. Can be part of the family, right? Wait, really, Matt? You haven't talked all show, but you put me on blast.
Damn right, Quakes. I'm gonna put you on blast until you get your on homepage.
I got him up here because he's like that. He's like in that Sereno, Connecticut, man. So he's like, he just keeps fucking leveling up, bro.
Wow.
A lot of people ask like, how hard is to join Shadow Smoke Legion? It's not that hard. Like at this point, we're begging, Quick to join us. We're like, when are you gonna do this? It's not that hard. I feel like Quick is already part of our family that refused to sign up.
Yeah, we're fixing to have more room.
We even allow people we don't like in the group.
Quick, in 9 days, our member is gonna go under 150 again. We could use a couple to fill that number.
Evan's 150.
So, yeah, Quick can be 150. Did I tell everybody that Jim Wilcox has been like #1 saying hello every time I go online nowadays for the past like 3 weeks? Jim Wilcox seems like to have like his hand on the phone, and as soon as I go on, he's like, "Hi everybody," right away every single time now.
Yeah, that means he has an issue.
It's a good issue to have. So yeah, we want Quick 30 to join us eventually.
Premature devotion, not a good issue.
No, I appreciate that Quick joins every live. Like it really is pretty cool. Quick and Quick, if you join, come on. You're like on my. I have a list of people that I want to put in prestige status. I'm just waiting to the right time and stuff like that. if Quick had joined like 3 months ago, he's probably on that list too. I just just join us. Somebody go
Quakes.
kidnap Quick and just make him
Man
just
up,
join.
Quakes. I'm coming to Northern California and kick your ass, bro.
Just go kidnap the guy and just make him go on his computer. Sign up.
I'm going to imprint that shit on his ass. Yeah, I'm talking shit, Quakes.
He'd just get the brand made and just brands them. SSL for life.
Right?
I'm almost thinking to make the patch again. Like we ran out of patch, right? I think Michael don't have any more patch, right?
Yeah, I think they're all gone.
Yeah. So we ran out of patch. I probably had to make another batch of it. But now knowing that people join just to get our swag, I had to think twice. I had to think twice how we gotta distribute those swag. People that pass one audit or maybe 2 audit.
It's like they're like patching in. It's like a biker club.
You got to be a member for at least a year.
Something like that.
Matt, you just made it.
Matt, you just made it.
Hey, I already got a prestige number, bro, so I'm cool.
So yeah, I had to figure out. It's too bad that they couldn't make the Little Guy Cigar Shop logo correctly. That's too bad.
Oh, I know. We'll get it. We'll get it eventually.
Yeah, it would just take a lot of tweaking, like what detail that they can remove and what detail they can put on more.
But for now, we got this nice lettering. It's okay.
I'm still waiting to get one. I
know you're waiting. They're all sitting here. It's okay. I've only got I don't remember how many I have, but what's up?
I can't even see that shit. What
Good.
the fuck is that?
I'll probably get one in about 3-4 years.
That'll work.
Hey Joseph, since you gotta get a bean grinder, my suggestion is don't grind your bean too fine. Right? You wanna just you don't want it to get those timed ones. You just want to be able to see how much it grinds. Don't kill it. Don't kill the beans.
Medium grind.
Coarse is good enough. Don't kill that bean. So Travis got a jacket.
Michael, I didn't mean I would take 2 or 3 years to order one. I'm saying it'd take 2 or 3 years for me to get it.
Exactly. It'll take 2 or 3 years to get it.
Thomas Smart. Wait, SSL has coffee bean? We don't. You know what? If anybody wanna just, do a coffee bean with SSL name on it, let me know, okay? I don't even need to take any share of anything. Like, we're not here to make money. But yeah, if you wanna release a coffee bean with SSL name on it, I'm all for it, okay? I will say yes to it.
I know a coffee maker personally.
Evan, this is your calling to start roasting coffee.
Right?
I don't know if soy sauce flavor goes good with coffee, so.
If somebody want to release a SSL coffee, let me know. I'm here. I'll take your phone calls.
Davidoff flavor, Davidoff soy sauce.
It'll be an espresso roast, close to a dark roast, and then we'll talk, right? We'll talk, right? Come on.
Well, Davidoff can make a soy sauce flavored cigar and just call it Year of the Colon.
Hey, if Davidoff wants to use SSL name, we have to take something from it, okay? But hey, Cigar Show Tim Long, if you gotta make an SSL blend and then we'll come up with a name together, we'll do it, okay?
It could be called the Shifu blend and have a skull with a beard on it. I'm not saying anybody specific it would be modeled after, but it would be the next step in our progress.
There's a lot of bearded guys in here. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, let me know. Let's get it out there, right? SSL coffee.
You can have a big fat head with a beard.
He said he'll do it.
Yeah.
You see that?
I see that. Yeah. Just you know how to find me. Yeah. Coffee drinker right here.
Dude, JT, there's no way I would be using Brandon shipping methods. I'd go out of business really quickly.
Like we say, if we get anything with Brandon shipping method, you will get it by 2050.
You can choose next month delivery or economy. You can get it within the next decade.
and if there's anything in it that can break, it will be broken.
Right. It will ship for free at that point.
He's gonna ship whiskey glasses in a business envelope.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I'm
just saying. You know,
dog
Brendan.
is a guy that's not here to defend himself.
Brendan's 1 month delivery will cost you as much as next day delivering in FedEx.
All right.
Because what he had to do is he had to hire someone to go send that thing out.
Yeah, Brandon put out an ad on his site in March. Order now for guaranteed delivery by Christmas.
Yeah, you know, Tim, let me know what do you need. I'll send it over. Just make one. You know, come up with a name we can agree with though, and then we'll just do one.
He needs a $90,000 grant, a Mercedes, and 4 boxes of chocolate Rice Krispies.
Why chocolate Rice Krispies?
What do you mean? They're 100 times better than regular.
He needs tenure. He needs tenure with all this.
Like what? Like why? I could have just asked for a nice tub of bath water, but you know.
Yeah, but that's worth way more than that's. We can't afford a cup of your bath water.
Virgin tears heated up.
Yeah, it's imported virgin tears and shit. We can't do that.
Yeah. Especially not after you've been sitting in it, you know. Might have peed.
Might be in there prairie dogging.
Here, let's be honest. If Tian Long come out with the SSL special blend with the label and sticker, would you guys get one just for the heck of it?
Of course.
Yeah. Get a couple of them.
You know, I should get one just to try it first, right? So, but yeah, SSL coffee should be out there, and everybody should do a video review of it. Okay.
If Brandon Wells get a hold for this, we might have a Hashimoto coffee.
Orange flavored.
Yeah, you'll be like orange roasted flavor, like with with orange flavored juice on the side.
Yeah.
Bob the cigar guy coffee. So
for all those guys that say they taste orange.
Don't make
I need to get in touch with Sonny D.
Thomas Smart is like, Tony giving away his bathwater. I'm down. No, I'm not giving away my bathwater. Okay, my bathwater is mine and mine only.
This coming from the guy who said it's too technical to stick a thermometer in his coffee, but he puts one in his bathtub.
I do actually. I do. I actually do.
They're gonna make it.
Have I showed you guys? I have one of those little like floating thing, and that will float on top of bathwater. Will tell me what temperature it is.
Yeah, like you put in a swimming pool.
Yeah, I put a lot of emphasis on my bathwater, but hey, it's my enjoyment. Everybody has different enjoyment, right? Some people, pay more attention to coffee they drink. Some people pay more attention to what car they drive, what gasoline they use. I just tend to enjoy my bath time, so I, want the temperature to just be right.
Hollywood said they wanted to make a film about the Asian Orange team.
Just so everybody knows, you can easily get orange coffee, all right? Take some orange peel and put it in this breathable bag for 2 months. This coffee will taste orange.
Remember what you have to do to get the aromatics. Don't forget that one.
And then when you drink it, have a little bit of orange oil on a lamp and just burn the orange oil. The whole entire place will be orange.
You see, Hollywood's going to make the film. You know what they're going to call it?
What?
They're going to call it Graveyard of the Dead Taste Buds.
Graveyard of the Dead Taste Buds?
Yeah.
It's going to be made by Lionsgate.
Joseph just went out. He I'm gonna buy an electric coffee grinder. He just bought a new bag of coffee and everything. He's going out. He's gotta try this coffee the proper way.
Yeah,
the
you
proper
gotta
way
start
only.
somewhere.
You gotta enjoy it. I think to have a good coffee regimen, the one that makes you happy. Every cup of coffee is gonna make you happy.
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
It's just like smoking a cigar. It's just a little ritual, something to go through to relax your mind for a minute.
And literally,
and
if
let's
you
face it, grinding coffee beans, that's a good smell. Oh, man.
When you do coffee right in the morning, your entire house is going to smell like nice coffee. It wakes you up automatically.
Sure.
It wakes you up automatically to have it, like 4 in the morning. You smell it, you're like, yes, I'm ready.
Best part of waking up.
You know, people call it forgers. I call it foyer in your life.
Yuck. I do
You
not
gotta
like.
drink your coffee by the front door. That's why it's called foyer.
I don't buy their coffee, so I wouldn't know. But like, you know,
It's not good.
No. It's like civet coffee if you drank it fresh out the civet.
Even before it's been washed?
You gotta lift his tail up.
Michael must hated my coffee. He hasn't commented on it.
Sawdust and shit. Tasting
It's-
notes of the century.
It's good.
Well,
Tim,
not-
I
not-
made sure
not
I
to-
posted it on freaking. Actually, that's what I was gonna do. I was thinking about getting another cigar and making some coffee. No, it's good. Like that Christmas blend, I like that a lot. It's got a.
We
it's got
did
a
we
real-
did some photography. We had Turbojet, Little Guy Cigar Shop. You know how we do it. You know how we do it.
Mm-hmm. Not to bring up other subject, but that civet coffee you're talking about, that's one you shouldn't probably lick the bag on.
I do have a question for Tim, though. Tim, I have a question for you, and I'm not too sure if you can answer this, since this is on YouTube. No? Heads up, this is on YouTube. So, for this particular coffee brand, do you own the brand, or do you just get it from a brand that produces it? I can't tell, because, you know, it doesn't really tell me anything on this brand label, whether or not that you own this brand outright, or you partner with someone, or how that works.
He roasts the coffee himself.
Evan, those are trade secrets, man.
No, I just wonder, you know, it would be really nice if it's good coffee, and you know, maybe eventually in the future, you know, Michael can carry it too. I don't know, like a pairing. I don't know.
Hey, some people like licking that civet coffee though. Just so you guys know.
You're supposed to
Right-
put it
right
on
around
your
that-
lips. It's good chapstick, because then you won't lick your lips.
Right around that hole in the bag, huh?
Yeah, your upper lip will smell like shit for days for some reason.
But I don't get it. I really don't get it. You can eat coffee beans, so you can use coffee bean as a lipstick if you wanted to. There's not a lot of oil content there. It's gonna moisturize your lip. But you know, I'm
Yeah,
a
but
wholesaler. I
civet
create
coffee
and
is
own the
made
brand.
out of
Okay,
booty
so there we
powder.
go. Okay, that answers the question. Yeah, you know, why not? Why not? Why not? Things are good, all right? Things are good. You know, you never know. You never know. All the crazy stuff happens here in the show. So
But what if you feed civets flour and chocolate? Then would it be a civet brownie?
it's named after both my boys' nicknames. So Turbo is a nickname and Jet is a nickname. So Turbo Jet.
That's where Tootsie Rolls come from.
You should feed them.
Do I hear
you
a
know,
cat?
those cacao beans, and then you could have them. You know, shit you some hot chocolate.
Yeah.
I think I heard
what you
cat.
do is you feed them the cacao beans, and then you feed them
Why is
you
Evan
feed
dying
them
over there?
tacos, and you'll get instant hot chocolate.
The cat is dying. I'm telling you, the cat is dying somewhere.
No, that's because we got Evan all excited.
I have gray pants on. I can show you I'm not.
Ah, no, let's not go there. Let's not go there. Let's not go there. Oh, the cat is dying. I'm telling you, the cat is dying.
He's feeding it corn nuts.
The cat sounds like in heat.
Yeah, we've got sticky cat hairs after this. You know, we'll know what's going on.
He's making. What would you call that coffee then? If you fed the cat the coffee beans, what would that coffee be called? Because you know, civet is named after the animals. Well, if you fed cat coffee beans, what would that coffee be?
WAP.
Oh my God. That's so
Evan's
bad.
practicing his civet licking on a cat. You know.
Got my wax.
Wait, whose
spray
cat is
this
this?
morning.
Whose cat? Like, who have the cat right next to them?
Wax spray?
My wax spray.
Oh my Lord.
Where are we going with this chat? Holy cow. Lord save me.
Straight into the pea-infested gutter of Bourbon Street.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. You know, if we're gonna have a Shadow Smokers Legion coffee, that would be super awesome. I think that would be super duper awesome. So that would be cool.
Shadow Smokers Legion beef jerky.
Wait, so what did you
How
say?
about this? I'll bring in my profession. How about a Shadow Smokers Legion wall plate for your light switch.
Glow in the dark.
Right?
No, I like Matt's idea. We'll have SSL meat.
Wait, SSL what?
Meat.
Beef jerky.
Oh. Then, you know, I'm very particular about the meats I eat, so.
Does anybody know a distiller? Can we get some SSL whiskey?
That's Matt, right?
That's an expensive thing to do.
That's Matt, right?
Yeah.
Matt, what are you doing? Are you watching cats mating?
No, it's my cat, man. She's trying to attack
Pay a
me,
little bit
man.
of attention to your cat. She's like dying over there.
She's trying to attack me.
I don't know. See, if I'm gonna do Shadow Smokers Legion meat, it's gonna be like, you know, Wagyu, you know, from like, you know, imported from like, you know, Kobe.
Count me in. I'll take a steak.
I think we need SSL sausage so we can slap people in the face with our meat.
Beef on a stick.
You know, I would not be surprised if I ever got a you know, Shadow Smokers Legion sausage. I take it just whack people in the
And
face.
you could take the logo and replace the cigar with a summer sausage.
That's after show, guys.
Oh my god. Oh my
Not to
god.
be confused with aftershave.
And then put mayonnaise on the tip, right?
Oh, what? No, no, no. Hey. It's not after show. Let's not give people weird images, okay? This is how, you know,
But
oh my god.
it is after show time, isn't it? We're at that time.
I didn't cut over to the
Yeah,
after
but-
show. I figure, you know, it would be nice
Yes.
for everybody to enjoy the, you know, until I finish the cigar kind of thing, you know?
But he hasn't turned it off yet, so yeah.
Just put a password link on it so they have to type in a password to get on YouTube.
We're just used to this time being after show, Tony.
Usually is, but I figure I don't stay on the after show that long, so I figure, you know, I would just share the time with everybody else.
It's not our fault you left the YouTube on so long.
If you leave it on that long, it'll have permanent side effects.
What kind of
We're
stuff?
only
Oh
good for
my
2
god.
hours.
Hey, let's
We're
not
only-
go there. Let's not go there. Let's not go there. You know, let's
We're
talk
only
about.
semi-good for 2 hours. I mean, you know, give us a
It
break.
did went good for 2 hours. You know what? Everybody, I hope you guys got enough information on this coffee. Go get a bag of this coffee because this does taste pretty good. If this blend is not for you, there's other, like what, 2 other blends? 3 other blends or the Christmas one. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I'm gonna cut it off here because those people over here cannot wait to go to the after show because they already changed. They already went over that safety curve and went down
And
the
if
hill
you're
from
on
there.
the YouTube chat and you're just shy, don't be shy. Come talk to us in person.
This already went down the hill right there. So we're gonna cut it off here. If you gotta go join the after show, come ask me for the link, and then we'll chat from there. All right, we'll chat from there. And yeah,
Come join us. It's a
Come join
boatload of
us. Come
fun.
join
It's
us.
fun in a barrel of monkeys.
Okay. So all right.
Yeah, we'll
Anyways, have a
continue to
good night
talk
on the
about
YouTube
corn
side,
dogs.
Facebook side. We'll see you guys next week. Oh my.